In today's episode, I'm going to show you the one thing you should be focusing on in 2024. So let's get started. Perspective plans with new videos and podcasts weekly. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/perspective plans for exclusive videos and more. Visit perspectiveplans.com for all of your planner and stationery needs. Only at Perspective Plans, helping you plan for what's to come. Hello everyone, I'm Christina B. Rising and welcome to the Perspective Plan Show, where I help you boost your productivity and stay organized so that you can easily handle whatever life throws at you. I upload new videos and podcasts every single week, so that you won't miss anything, be sure to subscribe. Shop for workbooks, printables, and stickers at perspectiveplans.com. And last but not least, this episode would not be possible without the support of our Perspective Plans patrons and channel members. Thank you. Now let's get into this episode. Tip 1. Make a goal that will inspire you. You will be shocked at how frequently individuals establish objectives that are not personal to them. These objectives may be forced upon you by your spouse, management, parents, or even your peers. Even while having outside assistance is beneficial, the resolve has little chance of working and may even fail completely if the two of you don't have the same exact desire. To do this, you must ensure that the objective you have established is valuable to you and only you, and that reaching the goal would benefit you. These two elements will give you rise to motivation and readiness to act. It's also referred to as motivation alone. Therefore, it's a good bet if your goals coincide with these things: your objectives, your precedents, your aspirations, your hopes, and of course your dreams. Make sure the resolutions line up with your honest priorities in addition to focusing on your deepest aspirations. This will result in a mindset of must do. Making your own professional development plan is a terrific approach to keep motivated while working toward career-centric goals, such as honoring your Excel abilities. Tip 2. Automate whenever you can. The good news is that you most likely carry around technology in your pocket that you can use to assist in keeping your resolution. Things like reminder applications and other forms of automation. There are a gazillion applications and services available these days to assist you in keeping your resolutions. A continual reminder may be given with the aid of these free tools. Google Calendar, create a recurring appointment linked to your goal, such as planning gym visits. Use information gathering personal assistants like Google Now, which is there whenever you need it. Notifications on the iOS device. Establish time task alerts. Boomerang for your Gmail. Set up emails to remind you to do things. In addition to these widely used applications, there are task management and even to-do list apps that let you plan milestones and even reminders. Here are some well-liked options that I have: Trello, Asana, Todoist, Microsoft To Do, OmniFocus, and of course Things. While none of the aforementioned applications can really complete the task for you, they can act as a continual reminder of doing them. Tip 3. Divide major objectives into smaller ones. Many of us have a tendency to make grandiose and overly enthusiastic resolutions. Even with the greatest of intentions, we might unintentionally set ourselves an impossible aim to reach. Therefore, breaking down a large objective into smaller, more manageable ones might be beneficial. Pretend that you are the head of an extraterrestrial civilization, and your goal for 2024 is to conquer Earth. It's a really big objective. You cannot just order your cosmic fleet of spacecrafts to take over planet Earth and hope for the best. This enormously ambitious achievement must be broken down into smaller, more manageable goals. Sack the tri-state region of New Jersey, Connecticut, and New York City, the eastern seaboard's dominant, to take control of the United States of America if you really wanted to. Take over North America in the exact same way. You may divide your yearly goal into weekly or even monthly objectives and schedule chores for every single month. For instance, January is the United States, South Africa in March, Europe in May, Asia in July, Australia in September. You now have a decent chance of dominating the entire globe by the end of the year, since you have divided your tactical strategy into distinct segments. Now, it's easier said than done, To break up a large aim, here are some pointers to help you reach your ambitious goal more realistically. Compose a list of related tasks, sort them into priority orders. Make use of a visual map to show you, and set goals for every task you have. Determine the amount of time needed for each activity and allocate resources appropriately. Attend to the next action rather than the end result. If you have tried bullet journaling, time blocking, or just plain old to-do lists but haven't found the right solution to manage your time, then it's time to try out the Hourly Planner Bundle. This is the ultimate planner with everything you need to manage your schedule and get things done today. Featuring 300 plus planner pages with and without sidebars, 100 plus event and holiday labels, and over 2,000 plus planner stickers in 14 unique colors. All this and more can be found in our Hourly Planner Bundle, available in 2 amazing color options at perspectiveplans.com. Paperback edition, now available at Amazon. Helping you plan for what's to come. Tip 4, be precise. It's simple to create inadequate goals or even resolutions, which may result in subpar follow-through. Thankfully, you may create more effective objectives with the aid of the SMART goal setting framework. A SMART objective is particular. Clearly state the resolution in as many words as you can. For instance, giving up smoking is preferable to being healthy. Though being healthy is a wonderful thing, there are a lot of ways to interpret this exact statement. Measurable. If at all feasible, quantify your resolution. For example, I will gain 10% muscle mass. Easily attained. Select a goal that is both hard and even realistic. While achieving 100 friends this year would be fantastic, it's probably not going to be easy. Conversely, it is possible to make 10 new acquaintances. Relevant. Make sure it relates to your objectives and top priorities. Refer to the section above about inspiration. Time sensitive. Set a deadline for yourself to meet a goal. A deadline will provide you a sense of urgency and a moment to recognize your achievements. Tip 5, regularly review your resolution. It's a fact that you won't stick to your resolution if you don't give it a regular thought. Thus, a frequent evaluation is essential to achieving your aim. This evaluation needs to be conducted at least once a month, but the more often, of course, the better. Goal reviews may be included into your routine in this way. Plan to evaluate the big picture once a month in the first week of the month. This will function as a planning meeting where you will assign more manageable tasks and objectives to certain weeks over the month. Check in once a week to see how the monthly objective is coming along. If you have minor resolution chores, set a daily reminder. Though it can seem a bit strange to consider your resolve every day, over the course of a year, it's the subtle gradual improvements that add up to significant transformations. Tip 6, don't make more resolutions than you can handle. Spreading oneself too thin and making too many resolutions is a typical error. We are hardly superheroes, but we all want to learn 25 other languages, 15 new talents for our jobs, and break 5 bad habits. Having too many resolutions is a wonderful method to not reach the various goals you have set for yourself, since we can only devote so much attention span to self-improvement. As a result, you ought to jot down a brief list of goals that you can accomplish in the future year. The difficult thing is figuring out that small list of priorities. The ability to prioritize is crucial in this situation. You may use this activity to help you identify the most essential things in your life. A wall, a pen, and a post-it note are all you really need. Write on a post-it note whatever you'd like to achieve in terms of your own development. Each post-it note only receives one subtle strategy. Put a post-it note on each of your 4 walls. Use as many post-its as you can without restraint. Combine similar post-its together. Put the subjects that you are passionate about highest on the wall. Rank the subjects that you are meh or even unsure about lowest, since it will decide what resolutions you make this year, as you may expect. Being aware of your unique bandwidth and constraints is the last piece of this jigsaw. In light of this, you should balance how much time you can really dedicate to a resolution while concentrating on your main objectives. Last but not least, it's preferable to approach one resolution correctly rather than several resolutions badly. Tip 7, course correct. When you waver, we are aware that change is challenging and that it will take time for your resolution to become a reality. As we've previously established, it's important to allow for errors and of course setbacks. Remember the following concepts. It's not a total failure to skip an intermediate task. Achieving a 10% or even an 80% target miss is not a total failure. Being late to an assignment doesn't mean you failed completely. A moment of weakness has no real significance in the big picture. Setbacks are inevitable, but if they are managed well, they won't affect the main objective. At all costs, it's important to avoid having a defeatist mindset, such as, well, I screwed up once, why should I even try to do this anymore? In the event that something goes wrong, it's critical to comprehend what caused it and take steps to prevent it from happening ever again, such as saying, I'll skip the gym if I play video games after work. After work, avoid playing video games altogether. Accept responsibility for your mistakes and move on to the next task. For instance, if you missed a study session, make up for it the next day and of course carry on with your life. Your annual resolution shouldn't be ruined by a few little errors.
Create a budget that works for you and track your debt, monthly bills, savings, expenses, cash envelopes, sinking funds, savings challenges, and more. This budget planner is perfect to take control of your finances, even if you are a beginner and just started your financial journey. Featuring 200 plus planner pages with and without sidebars, over 1,500 planner stickers in 14 unique colors, and 50 plus quote layering stickers that allow you to customize the background to match your planner style. All this and more can be found in the Budget Planner Bundle, available in 2 amazing color options at PerspectivePlans.com.
Paperback edition, now available at Amazon. Helping you plan for what's to come. Tip 8, prepare your mind for change. As breaking long-standing habits is a difficult endeavor, it's crucial to prepare for the shift that's about to happen before launching into your New Year resolutions. Performing a personal inventory is the first sign of progress toward transformation. It is the ideal time to reflect on the prior year's achievements, because one year is coming to a close and a new one is just beginning. Consider the following. What goals did I have for the previous year? In what areas did I advance? How could I not perceive progress? Make sure to enjoy the progress that has been done and find a modest way to celebrate it, even though your resolve may naturally center on areas that you still want to improve on. Those positive emotions come in handy. Try, if you can, to connect them to a term or an item that represents your exact achievement. Since you want to maintain a positive attitude with your new resolve, you may leverage the positive association with your successes from the previous year to help you remember how wonderful it feels to overcome challenges. Be careful to consider the following as you begin to consider the modifications you wish to implement. Stay upbeat, avoid making significant or even fast adjustments. Slow change is what's needed. Expand upon minor adjustments. Make room for a little margin of error. Tip 9, talk to people about your resolutions. Does a tree make a sound when it falls in a forest and no one is present to hear it? Making and maybe even writing down a resolve for oneself is a fine idea, but if no one else is aware of it, it's simple to overlook or even forget about. Additionally, nobody will be concerned or aware if you fail to succeed. Conversely, those of your colleagues who choose to disclose their objectives to others experience a distinct emotion. They feel more responsible and obligated now that they have made their objective known to the public. Essentially, they will disappoint everyone if they don't follow through. As absurd as it may seem, shame frequently has a greater influence than motivation for oneself can be. In the end, the individuals you share this with will rejoice with you if and when you achieve them. You may set up a mastermind group if you want to move beyond goal sharing. A mastermind group consists of a few highly driven individuals that have a same objective and want to support and better one another. Steps to follow. Look for like-minded people who share your objectives. Organize frequent get-togethers, weekly or monthly, depending on commitment levels. Discuss failures and of course achievements. Remain inspired. Now, if you lack the time or even motivation to carry out the aforementioned steps, you may still accomplish the same thing by announcing your plans to all of your friends. Throughout the year, you can be sure that others will encourage you and inquire about your progress. Tip 10. Acquire or refine a new ability. It is no longer essential to go far from home in order to receive instruction from a global specialist on any subject. To improve your memory and other abilities, look to world leaders and well-known leaders. According to a recent announcement from Masterclass, new courses including singers like John Legend and even inspirational speakers like Indira Nooyi will be available. Bonus tip: if you made it this far into the episode, here is a bonus tip for you. Jot down your objectives. Although having objectives is fantastic, it's imperative that you record them in some sort of fashion. 6 reasons to put your objectives in writing are as follows. They are simple to overlook. That may sound a bit absurd, but that's just how some humans are. We become easily sidetracked and forget things rapidly. Putting your goals down on paper will assist you in defining your goals. It compels you to make choices and use clear language. Although writing lays out your intentions, completing your resolve requires action. A written list of your objectives serves as a continual reminder to get things done. Having written goals can help you decide which possibilities to pursue by serving as a filter and, of course, a guide. There are a million decisions to be made every single day. When in doubt, look to the objectives you have set to guide your actions. Setting and adhering to goals will help you get beyond obstacles in your way. We make objectives in order to progress, yet change is inherently difficult. You go forward when you encounter obstacles or speed bumps because of your written goals. Lastly, having stated goals serves as a reminder of your progress and, of course, accomplishments. When the next year rolls around and you can look back and realize that your resolve worked, it's a satisfying experience. It's cause to rejoice by popping open that bottle of bubbly. Here are several methods for writing down your New Year resolutions. Put them down in a journal. Write a self-addressed email and save it in your Evernote or even a note-taking app. And take that email to your wall or even have it sent to yourself at the end of the year. Share this awesome episode with someone you know who needs it to help them plan for what's to come. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I hate for you to miss the next episode. Now let's get into our recap. So let's do a quick recap just in case you missed a tip. Make a goal that will inspire you. Tip 2, automate whenever you can. Tip 3, divide major objectives into smaller ones. Tip 4, be precise. Tip 5, regularly review your resolution. Tip 6, don't make more resolutions than you can handle. Tip 7, course correct whenever you can. Tip 8, prepare your mind for change. Tip 9, talk to people about your resolutions. Tip 10, acquire or refine a new ability. And our bonus tip, jot down your objectives. Every year you make a resolution to change yourself. This year, make a resolution to be yourself, unknown. I just want to take a moment to thank our patrons and channel members. This episode would not be possible without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support the show, visit patreon.com/perspectiveplans today. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I truly appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments or your podcast review what tip you'll be using. Keep planning for what's to come, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.